awesome people, welcome back to my channel, Connecting with the Psyche. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about mental health. I know you've heard this term before, but there's a possibility that you don't quite understand what it truly means. Now, an important point to note is that mental health conditions are increasing worldwide. Let's dive in. What is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, how we feel, and how we act. It also helps to determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is very important. It's important at all stages of our life, and it is important to acknowledge that it not only impacts adults, but also affects children and adolescents. Now, in the same breath, let's look at how the World Health Organization defines health. As a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely just the absence of disease and infirmity. Now, you might be wondering what might cause people to experience mental health problems. And the truth is, there are many factors, and these include biological factors, such as genes or brain chemistry, life factors such as trauma or abuse or stress, as well as family history, and that's family history of mental health problems. So over the course of your life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Now, many persons who have mental illness generally do not want to discuss it, as in most cases, only persons who are close to them are aware of their illness, and generally they do not discuss it with others because there's a stigma which is attached to mental health. We're literally still calling people mad and behaving fearful of people who are known to have mental conditions. An important thing for you to understand is that mental illness is nothing to be ashamed of. It is a medical condition, just like diabetes and hypertension. So we need to acknowledge that mental health conditions are treatable. Mental illness does not discriminate. It can affect anyone regardless of age, gender, income, sexual orientation, cultural identity, background, etc. Why is mental health important? Mental health is important because it is the foundation of our emotions, our thinking, communication, learning, our resilience, and our self-esteem. Mental health is also the key to relationships, our personal and emotional well-being, and determines how we contribute to our society. Now, let me define positive mental health. Positive mental health is characterized by our ability to fulfill a number of key functions, such as the ability to feel, the ability to express and manage a range of positive and negative emotions. Remember, when experiencing mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behaviors could be negatively affected. It's important for us to understand that it is normal to experience negative emotions. So it's normal to experience frustration, anger, sadness, and anxiety, fear, and the list goes on. So these feelings by themselves do not indicate a mental health problem. However, when these emotions are persistent and begin to affect your ability to function daily, then it can be a sign of a mental health problem. And at this point, I'd recommend you seek professional help. Now, positive mental health allows you to realize your full potential, work productively, feel good about yourself, be confident in yourself and your abilities, having a feeling of control over your life, being resilient and able to cope with life and its challenges. Different people have different stressors. So for some individuals, it might be their jobs. they don't like the nature of their work, or their work environment might be riddled with various issues. For some, it might be money or the lack of. There are endless bills and few opportunities to spend their hard-earned money enjoying life. For others, it might be their relationships with their friends, their family, or their spouse. And they might find it hard to walk away because, along with bad attributes, generally there are some good ones as well. So they're unable to break the ties as needed. As well as we have those who will struggle with schoolwork and assignments. So the assignment may seem plenty and very little time to do it. As well as we do have a tendency to procrastinate. So there might be difficulty breaking the habit of procrastination, or really just not enough time to balance life and your school assignments, right? So that might be a stressor. But with positive mental health, we'll be able to handle these stressors, as well as you'll be able to build and maintain good relationships, manage and express your emotions. Tune in next time for tips on ways to protect and maintain your mental health and how to recognize the signs of early mental health problems. Thank you for watching this first episode of Connecting with the Psyche. Please like, share, and subscribe.